Everybody, this is Stephanie with Touching Worlds. We're going to do a free Zoom class today on June 10th, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to make sure that we do movements that feel really comfortable for us. So if anything hurts, modify it, visualize it instead. So let's start off with a hand tapping exercise. I want to further back so you can see me better. So gently tap or rub, and I'm going to tilt my other screen a little bit lower. There we go, good. And then we can flip the hands and do the same thing. Just gently tap or rub. Good. And let's gently do the fingertips now. We can think about what dessert we want today. All right, the next one is the interlocking of the fingers. Really getting to that end point if you're able. If you can't, then just try your best. All right, good job. The next one is the outside of the hand. We're gonna just gently place our fingers and leave these open and gently tap or rub. And these are good for cold preventions and lung ailments. Good. All right, the next one is the webs of the hands. So we're just gonna gently rub or tap. Good. And now the other side. All right, good job. All right, now we're gonna do the back of the hands. So one hand faces up, one hand faces down. We're gonna gently tap or rub to your comfort level. So whatever feels right for you, and circle in both directions if you are circling. This is supposed to be good for heart, chest discomfort, and stroke prevention. All right, so let's flip the hands. The top hand goes to the bottom hand now faces up, and we do the same thing. And this is a good mental exercise as well. All right, good job. Now we're going to flip the hands again, and this time we're going to do the back of the wrist, back of the wrist. So again, just gently tap. Good. And now flip that wrist and then do the other side. You guys are pros at this. All right, good. Now we're going to do the last one, which is for headaches. So we do the knuckles, the palms, the thumbs, and you can tap or rub, and this will help with headaches, maybe prevent headaches, or help with your headache. So yeah, try it both ways. See if you like rubbing or tapping. All right, so smile, open and close your hands. So good to have you guys here. So let's start with the fist greeting. So the right hand, I'm gonna try to reverse it. So right hand's a fist. The left hand is fingers together. I think of a high five, like I'm giving you a high five. Then bend the thumb, think of a humble person, like they're bowing their head. And then together, it means mutual respect. So good to see you guys. Okay, so let's do our check-in. And we're gonna do kind of the same what we've been doing, kind of a mix of several styles of Qigong. I've been enjoying doing that, so that's what I plan to do today. All right, so get nice and comfortable, feet flat on the ground. Most people in the Zoom class are sitting in a chair, so I'm gonna be sitting in the chair most of the time for this as well. So finding nice and comfortable, hip, shoulders, ears in alignment. Imagine a string pulling you upright. Chin is slightly tucked in. Imagine, or actually put the tip of your tongue at the roof of your mouth and really center yourself. You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable or not, and let's just scan our body. So we're gonna check in, starting from the top of the head, going down to the neck, the shoulders, the elbows, and the fingers. We're gonna relax any discomfort, and then further go down the spine to the hips, the thighs, the knees, the ankles, and the feet. Again, we're letting go of tension, stress. Imagine your channels are open, your body energy is free to move without any constriction or narrowing. And let's notice our breath. Notice this beautiful connection that we have with this earth, our breath, and everything around us. And let's breathe a little bit deeper, breathing in through the nose, filling up that imaginary belly, and then gently exhale, squeezing in the pelvic floor muscles and tummy muscles. Let's do that again. Gently inhale, and gently exhale. And we'll do it one more time. Very good. If you couldn't open your eyes if they were closed. And we'll begin with Dr. Paul Lamb's warm-up routine. So hands by our side. Hands slowly rise up, drippy fingers, shoulder height. Hands come down, looking down at the floor. So this is a neck movement with some hand movement along with it. Good. And then gently and slowly looking down. And let's do that one more time like this. Hands up. And hands slowly coming down. Now we're going to add on to it, bring the hands up. Now we're going to turn the wrist. And we're going to gently push forward, but keeping a little distance. Then gently push out, and then gaze at the floor. And let's do that again. You can think about your breath. Inhale. Turn your wrist, exhale. Turn the wrist out, push out, inhale, and then exhale. But if you have a different breathing pattern, it's okay. And let's do it one more time. Just let yourself play with it. And then slowly gazing down at the floor. Good. Then now we're going to do another neck movement. Palms face each other. We're going to let the one hand drift down, face the earth. Hands turn inward. Now we're going to open up our chest. Eyes are going to follow, going about 60% of our neck, comfort. And then we come back to center. Hands switch, and we go to the other side. Good. And then we come back. Hands pass each other. And now we're going to go about 80%. Wonderful. Coming back to center and the other side. And if you'd like to, let's think about our breath as we do it one more time, going about 90%. Inhale, opening up. But like I said, if you do the opposite, it's okay. And then coming back to center, exhale. Other side. And slowly coming back. Dropping both of our hands. Good. Now we're going to relax our shoulders. Let the shoulders belong to the earth. And gently now moving them up and down. You can have them on the side and you might feel your fingers making a little pattern. Or what if you want your hands. All right, let's go the opposite direction. And one more time. All right, good. So we're done with the shoulder movements. We're moving on to the neck move, or no, we got one more shoulder movement, sorry. Now this one's called gathering chi. So hands circle around to your comfort level. You can make it small if you have any neck discomfort. And hands slowly coming down. Inhale, opening up. And exhale. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming down. All right, let's do it one more time. Really let yourself feel that stillness, that slowness as it comes down. Slower is better in Qigong and Tai Chi. All right, good job. So that is done now with the shoulder movements. Now we're going to move to the spine movements. And we put one hand at heart, one hand at belly height. We're going to let the bottom hand gently rise up. And we're going to gently push up, gently push down. And you can push down on the side or in the center. And then the hands gently come back. So play with it. See what you like better today. It may be different tomorrow, it may be different, you know, in the next second. So it's good to play, see what your body likes. And let's do that again. One more time, each side. You can think about breathing in, feeling that air, and then slowly exhale. And then the other side. And then coming back. I feel like we did it 2 times, but maybe that was 3. Was that 3 or 2? Anybody? Was it 3? I'm getting some nods. Okay. No, that was 2. Yeah, let's do it one more time. I know I felt like it was 2, but all right, let's do it one more time and play with it. See what you like to do with it. All right, good. Bringing the hands back together. I love my audience, keeps me honest. All right, so good job, you guys. So we're gonna back in that hand position, and whatever hand or elbow is on top is the direction we're gonna just gently move our nose to our knee. So it's a very small movement. So right, I'm here, and then I'm just moving it to there, and maybe you can see I got a guest appearance in the back, my cat. Oh, now he's gone. Oh, all right, so that's kind of fun. You can watch the video and see the cats popping in and out. Okay, so let's gently turn a little bit. Nose lines up with the knees, and then we flip the hands, and then we gently go across. But listen to your body. If you want to make it smaller, it's okay to make it even smaller. And then you can flip the hands with the hand going outward versus side. You might get more of a stretch in the upper back, right? Because you have to reach out, it's a little stretch. And let's do it one more time. You can also do it to side. And gently go across. And then across. All right, good. So that is the movements for the spine. The next movement is for the hips. And I know some of you prefer standing, so you're welcome to stand. And I think, but I haven't sat in a while for this movement, so I think I'm gonna sit. So I think you can see, but let me just make sure you can see my feet a little bit better. That's a little bit, not better. All right, there we go, a little bit better. Sorry about that. Okay, so then I don't have to be as far. Okay, good, you can see my feet, at least on the Zoom call you can. Okay, good. So let's open up the, so for the people, for this movement, we're gonna put the heel in the front and the hands in the back. So if you're standing, it kind of looks like this. And then we're gonna bring the foot in and the hands rise. If you're standing, you may pause in the center or put the foot in the back. In a chair, I wouldn't recommend doing that. It would be very awkward. So hands go down, the foot gently goes out. Bringing the foot in, the hands rise. Bringing the foot out, and bringing the foot in. And let's do that one more time. However you're doing it, if you need to pause, and then the hands slowly coming down back to neutral. Good. Let's do it on the other side. I'll do it at a slight angle. So the foot is out in front, hands in the back. Then we bring the foot in, lift the hands. Hands slowly come down. Now the foot goes out. Bringing the foot in, hands rise. And the hands slowly come down, foot goes out. And let's do that one more time. Hands rise. And hands slowly come down, foot goes out. And then last time, bringing the foot in, and the hands gently rise down. Good. Good job. All right, so the next movement is, we have both feet on the ground. We're gonna lift one foot to the side, opening up that hip area. If you're standing, you're just having your knees slightly bent, placing the foot to the side, making the foot as straight, and then the other side. Good. All right, now we're gonna add the hands. The hands go straight out. So sometimes people like to go to the side. It's straight out. Hand is near the elbow but not touching, okay? Then we lift the foot and gently press. And then we let go, bring the hands in, and we do the other side. Good, bringing the foot in, dropping the hands. Let's do that again. Great, good job, bringing it in, and the other side. Good. Let's do it one more time each side. You can tighten up your tummy muscles. Think about inhaling and then exhaling, letting go as you switch hands. And then the other side. Good. Bringing the hands back to center. Good. All right. So the next movement is for the knees, because we're done with the hips. So we make hollow fist. We put them by our hips. Our feet are in a V, so if you're standing, feet are in a V. Knees are slightly bent if you're standing. We're going to lift one foot, tap it on the ground. Opposite arm goes out, nice and slow. Really feeling that upper body stretch. And bringing both back in. Other side, tap and stretch. And bringing both back in. All right, if you're in a chair, you may kick. But if you're standing, I would recommend tapping. Extending the arm, kicking, and then bringing the foot back in. And let's do that one more time. You may kick with the heel first if you're in a chair, or just toe first. And then the other side. And then coming back to center. Good. Good job. So we have another knee movement. When you're in a chair, it's kind of like an ankle movement, but it's good enough. So you put the heel, you lift the foot, you put the heel, and then the toe down. Then we shift the opposite arm out, and a little bit shift forward. If you're standing, you would shift the weight onto that leg. And then we bring both back. If you're standing, make sure you have both knees slightly bent. And if you're in a chair, make sure the one foot is a little bit in front of the other as you lean a little bit forward so you don't lose balance. Heel toe, extend the arm. Really feel that beautiful movement in the fascia and the slow twitch muscles. And then heel toe. And then. All right, let's do it one more time. It's a fun movement. Do it with your breath or just play with it. Other side. All right, good job. So that is the knee movements. Now we're going to move on to the ankles. You can continue to stand or you can sit. And you can put your hands wherever you like, maybe on your belly, remind you of your lower heaven or lower dantian, or center of gravity. So what we're going to do is tap the heel in the toe now. So if you can't see my feet, it's just going heel, toe. And then we're going to switch feet, do the other side, same thing. Good. And now we're going to do the other foot. So you have two options. You can go big toe, little toe, or you can do circles in the air. So do what feels right for you. It's okay to modify. Make sure you don't move the knees or the hips. It's really windy outside. I have my windows open. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but. All right, now let's switch feet. We'll do the other one. All right. And then we're done with the Dr. Paul Lamb's warm-up, so good job. All right, good. So, I've been having fun incorporating other different people's styles. So I thought, I like the Daisy Lee, the Meridian Cleansing. So I thought, let's do a few of hers, and then we do the Spring Forest Qigong routine, and that's George. Okay, so let's start with the hands on our belly. And we're going to gently rise the right hand. And we're going to go down the left arm, and we're going to open up the palms and gently rub the Hands going down, and then hands going up. And then we're going to go across, and we're going to do it a couple different ways each time. This one is like the simplest way, sorry, palm is open. Then we flip the hands, and then we gently trace up. And then we're going to bring the hands, this is the traditional way that I learned, and then the hands go down, and we're going to trace the outside of the foot, both hands on one side. Gently rise up. Hands go across and to the other side. Circling around. If you can't touch your toes, just imagine that you are. And then hands come back to center. Good. So now we're going to add a little different routine. So we're going to bring the hands up, and now we're going to gently rub the thymus. And if you have autoimmune conditions, do it gently. And now we just move it to the side a little bit more, and we're going to do the lung points. And that's where the collarbone and the shoulder joints begin. And if it's a little tender, you may want a little bit more rubbing, and it should be gentle. It shouldn't be hard. All right, now we open up the hands, and we imagine releasing any unnecessary discomfort. Then we flip the hands, let the hands rise up, and we bring the hand down. And then we come back to the thymus, and then we drop the hand, and now let the hand rub in the center, the other one. And then we can rub gently the lung point on the other side. And then we can gently release any too much energy that we might have, let it be recycled into the earth. Flip the hands, and then we gently pull up what we need and let the hands rise up. It's good for the lymph system. And then we come back to center. Now both hands will go to the side of our bodies, and they both will go down around the legs at the same time. And circle around the toes. And then at the ankles, we're going to gently rub the inner ankles, just nice and circular. Rise up a little bit. Now we do the inner thighs, inner knees, the knees. And then we begin back to the center again. So let's do that again, that same routine. I think it's a nice routine to do. So hands rise, let it gently rub the thymus. And then we gently go to the lung point. And then we open up the hand, and we gently release any stuck energy. Then we bring the hands to the top, let the hands rise up, let the lymph system work itself, switch the hands. The hand now that's on top, again, rubs the thymus gently, lovingly, sending love to our body. And now we gently let go. Oh, I forgot the lung point, sorry about that. Caught myself doing the lung point. All right, and then gently release, palms open, and then bring the hands up, letting it rise up. And now we let both hands circle to the side of our bodies. And now we gently trace along the outside of our foot. And when we get to the ankles, we rub the inner ankles. Then we come up, and then we go to the knees. And if you can't touch your ankles, just imagine that you are. Say if you can't do this movement, just imagine. And then we finish. I think we should do it one more time. It feels really good. It's supposed to help open up our meridians, which are energy freeways according to traditional Chinese medicine. So both hands start on the center of our belly. Again, one hand rises. Generally, you like to start with the left hand. Oh wait, I gotta rub the thymus, sorry. I'm going back to the old one. So rub the thymus. So we're doing it the slow way. And this is the Zhang Fu Gong routine by Daisy Lee. And then we gently do the lung point. All right, good. Now we open up the hands and we gently release unnecessary energy. And then we bring up the right energy that we need into our bodies, letting that one hand drop, and then gently rubbing the thymus again with the other hand. And then going to that lung point. We need our lungs, they're important. And then gently opening, releasing what we don't need. Flipping the hands, bringing the hands up, rising the arm. And now we bring both hands to the side of our body, and then we go down. We trace along the outside of our leg and our toes, and then at our ankles we gently rub. Coming to our knees, gently rub. And just feeling really relaxed. We're back to that. You can bring your hands back to center. And just really feel that stillness within us. Your body might feel more warm or tingly after that good cleansing. And I like this gallbladder move. I think this really helps with the upper body movement. So what we're gonna do is drop the one hand, reach across, looking to the left ideally. I'm not mirroring you guys, so just think of going to the left. The hand will rise up nice and slow. And then turn your head and let the hand just gently drop. Palms facing the earth. Then the hand reaches across, slowly rising up. And then as we turn, then we just let it slowly drop. Hand reaches across. I know a lot of times I can feel stiff in my upper back, and I find this movement really helpful. Hands reach across. Sometimes I like to imagine I'm a ballerina, right? You see those little statue of a little ballerina, right, with the hands, and let the hands slowly come down. So this is the gallbladder, which is also helps with the nervous system. So it's also very calming. Releasing what you don't need to the earth. Hands slowly come up. Gently turn. And then the hands slowly come down. Good. Let's do it one more time, each side. I hope you're enjoying the movement as much as I am. It feels really nice as we slowly move the fascia muscles. Bring nourishing blood to our muscles and joints, letting that life force energy go within. Good. Very nice. So that is 2 movements that I wanted to do from Daisy Lee. And then I'd like to move on to Spring Forest Qigong. I got my guest appearance again. That's George. All right, so the next one I like to do is Spring Forest Qigong. I like that tapping routine that he does. So starting with the hands, we want to gently clap and rub our hands. It looks like I got my 10-minute warning, so I'm right on time. All right, so imagining warmth and energy warming up the hands. And then open up the fingers. It's good to open up the fingers as well. Good. So let's start with the fingers, middle finger kind of leading, gently making a heart shape over our face. Very good. Let's do it one more time. Smoothing out the wrinkles. All right. Then we start with the cupping, with the tap of the head. So we're going to tap, lean a little bit forward if you can, counting to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. The next one is the 2 fingers, and we're going to tap at the beginning of our eyebrows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Now we're going to do the cheekbones below the eye socket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He also has this rubbing routine on your throat, which is supposed to help with nauseousness, but it also can help with coughing. Good. And again, he also has that routine. You can rub the lung points again as well. So these are a lot of good things that he thought was good for COVID. So, you know, doing these different points can help. Good. All right, the next one is taking the third, you know, your middle finger and putting it, it's not completely in the center, but near it, and there's a point there, and we want to gently rub it. So you can start with rubbing hard, no, soft. You start soft, then harder a little bit, and soft, harder. So when you do soft, you're bringing energy. When you do it hard, you're releasing energy. So having that little mix is good. And now we do the other side, if you're not sure. Gently rubbing, a little bit harder, but keeping it soft, a little bit soft, harder, good. All right, good job. The next one is where these two things meet, the crease, and we're gonna gently rub the Hao Gu point. That was Lao Gong, and this is Hao Gu. And we're just gently rubbing, again, a little bit soft, a little bit hard, a little bit soft, and a little bit hard. Let's do that one more time. A little bit soft, a little bit hard. All right, now the other hand. A little bit soft, right? A little bit hard, a little bit soft, and a little bit hard. Very good. Then he also has us do the knees to end with for the tapping routine. Oh wait, and the arms. Okay. See, I knew I was forgetting something. So let's do the cupping of the arms here first. So we do that at count of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we stop. We start with the top of the shoulder, and we just go down. You could flip it, but if you're just working on the lung points, meridians, you can just do it one way. But if you want to create balance, we can flip it too. So if you want to flip it, it's okay. And you can just flip, going like this routine too. So you can do it both ways. All right, now let's do it to the other side. Cupped hand, doing the center 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then tapping down the shoulder. I'm just going to do the one way, but you have the freedom to do the opposite if you like. All right, good. So now we're done with the arms. Now we do the knees. I know I have someone on here who loves the knee one, so he doesn't rub the hands again, but we can rub our hands again if you want. Bring extra good energy to our beautiful knees. Open up the fingers. All right, good. And let's cup the outside of the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. So that is a Spring Forest Qigong routine that Chun Yu Lin did on the Facebook. So let's do the Dr. Paul Lamb cool down, and let me just double check how much part of time we got. We got about 4.5 minutes. So let's do that cool down. So gently tap your thighs, get the blood flow going. Crisscross is better. It's good for the brain as well. And then the other side. If you're standing, it helps that blood flow so you're not sore. It's like another way of doing a gentle stretch. All right, so now we want to bring in, and I have modified it a little bit, so I call it the flying eagle. So we want to lift up our heels, tighten up our tummy, bring your hands in. Imagine we're a beautiful eagle, and we're on the branch, and we're going to open up our wings, and we're going to fly on a lake, get that fish, and then we're going to gently come back to the branch, feeling safe and secure, maybe full, and then opening it up and letting go. Gathering in, having strength and courage, trusting the tree, and then opening up, trusting the air, right? Bringing the hands in, which is yin and energy, right? We're constricting, it's yin. And then opening up is yang, expansive. Let's do that again. One more time, tightening up. Inhale, exhale, releasing. Good. All right, let's do the traditional way that Dr. Paul Lamb does, which is just gently tightening up the fist, lifting up the heels, tighten up the tummy, and then exhale, letting go. Let's do that again. Inhale. I'd like to imagine I'm pulling up weeds off, right? Imagine you're pulling up grass, and then you're letting go. You don't need it, right? Pulling up what you need, letting go what you don't. One more time, lifting the heels, tighten the tummy, and then exhale, releasing. So a nice releasing technique. All right, let's do the gathering chi. So inhale, hands circle around, and then we're bringing beautiful oxygen to our cells as we slowly bring the hands down. Inhale through the nose, gathering beautiful sunlight, and then getting that vitamin D nice and slow. Slower the better. Then exhale. All right, let's do that again. Inhale, beautiful positive energy. Just imagine your pure love and you soaking up that pure love within you and around you. And the beautiful aroma, circle around, gather all the beautiful flowers right now, peonies in Minnesota right now, and all the beautiful flowers. And one last time. Inhale, gathering what we need, knowing it's within us. All right, good. So that's Dr. Paul Lamb's cool down. I'm gonna share the good positive energy with you guys. So we're gonna make that fist again. So the right hand is a fist. It represents strength. Fingers together, friendship. So I'm not mirroring it this time, but believe me, it's the right hand. You wanna grab your right hand, left hand, thumb bent, and then together, mutual respect. So that is the Wu Shu salute, the Chinese martial art greeting. So again, check out my website, touchingworlds.com/disclaimer. I have free resources. If you want them, any flyers, or share it with your friends, please do so. Next time we will meet is in 2 weeks at 10 a.m. So I'm glad this works this time. I jumped it up a little bit earlier so that it can mirror the same times that I'm doing with Pathways. If you'd like to join me with Pathways, look into how you can become a participant. It's pretty easy. It's a wonderful place, and you can do a lot more online free programming. So I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful resource. So thank you so much, and I'll try to upload the YouTube video and send you another email reminder. And keep in touch. It's good to see your faces.